Good morning, first graders. Happy Friday. Today is Friday, April 17th, 2020. To write that in number form, you do a 4 for April, a 17 for the date, and a 20 for the year. Today, you have a to-do list as usual in Seesaw, and your parents receive it as well. You'll have activities in reading, word work, writing, math, social studies, PE, and library. You'll also have a Zoom meeting today at 10 o'clock. We're going to continue reading The World According to Humphrey. Now, today in Reader's Workshop, you are going to be doing something that I already saw you doing yesterday when I was looking through your posts in Seesaw and listening to you read. You guys were doing a really fabulous job with that. And that is noticing when your character's feelings change and then changing your voice too. There's a mini lesson for you to watch all about this, and then you'll get a chance to try it again. But I think you guys are already one step up. You're already doing this. I noticed it a lot yesterday. So proud. You'll have some word work to do. We're going to go back. We're going to take a little break from our vowel teams and go back to our silent E. And sometimes you can find word families with the silent E. So like came and same are in the same word family because they have AME at the end. And we're going to have you look at two other types of silent E word families and see if you can go on a hunt to find other words that fall in those families during your word works activity. And then in writing, you've been working on a book review all week, and I am so excited to see the final result and what it sounds like. So your job today is going to be to share your book review either with a parent or a sibling or a grandparent over the phone or a pet or a stuffed animal. It's up to you who you want to share it with. And then when you're done, you're going to record it into Seesaw for me to listen to. I'm looking forward to that. And then another little activity for writing is a Friday journal. So you can talk again about how you're feeling. There's some instructions in there for how to do that. Then the show what you know today, the one I want you to open up and make sure you get to, is in math, and it has to do with measurement. And you'll open up Seesaw, and there's an activity that looks like this, and it's asking you to measure certain objects using these cubes. So you'll use the highlighter tool, and you'll highlight the number of cubes it takes to be as long as the object. Then you'll count them up, and you'll write that number right in the box next to it. So you'll be measuring the lamp, the palm tree, the iguana, and the shark in cubes and showing what you know. There's also an idea for some Friday math games. If you have any sidewalk chalk, you can do some hopscotch math games or other things on the chalk, with the chalk on the sidewalk or the cement. And if you don't have any sidewalk chalk, like I don't have any at home, so this would be hard for me, but what I would do is I would just use paper and pencil and make it work. And that's great too. I could use sticks for hopscotch. Like there's all kinds of things you can do. You're creative, so I know you'd think of something. And then in social studies, there's an activity, and it's really just all about looking at yourself. It looks like this. I'm going to pull it up a little bit closer. But it's basically just taking a look and thinking really deeply about you and who you are and what you're good at and what you do. And so that's a pretty fun social studies activity. For PE, you get to pick your own activity today. You can do whatever you want. You can go do jumping jacks in the backyard. You can ride your bike around. And whatever you do, have somebody take a quick little video of you and send it in and show what you're doing. And then library time. Mrs. Cummins has worked really hard to put together a really fun library time for you today. And you'll be going to listen to a story from a real author all about Amelia Earhart. And she is a woman who was really passionate about flying airplanes. And she did some pretty amazing things and set some goals and reached them. And she is a really amazing woman. So you'll hear the author read his book all about Amelia Earhart. And that is it for today. I am looking forward to seeing you on Zoom at 10 o'clock. And I also want to tell you that I hope you have a fantastic week. Don't come back tomorrow or the next day. Happy Friday.